This is Olivia.
This is Abbie,
And we are the Gelman Girls. And today we're making olive oil cookies, which are super, super yummy and delicious. So, what dry ingredients do you have on your side over there?
We have whole wheat pastry flour, salt, and then a mix of baking soda and baking powder.
Yes, so baking powder is for puff and baking soda is for spread. And over here, we've got an egg and they're lemon olive oil cookies, which is even better, delicious. So we're gonna put the juice of a whole lemon in there. I've got the zest of a whole lemon all ready to go, our maple sugar, and then of course, olive oil. So the first thing I'm gonna do is start to whisk on this side of things, and Olivia can start to add things together on her side.
I don't have something to mix it with.
Well, you can grab something to mix it with right over there. So I'm gonna whisk things together one at a time, really get it going. Gorgeous. I'm gonna put in that sugar. If you don't have maple sugar, you can use granulated sugar or light brown sugar. That will also work beautifully. I just like to use the maple sugar because it is essentially cooked down maple syrup. So then you get a nice maple flavor in there, and you also have some iron and magnesium and other minerals in there. And it is less sweet. Oh, I'm sorry, back up, don't do that. It is also more sweet than regular sugar, so you can use less of it. All right, here we go. How's it going over there?
Good.
All right, in goes the zest. I'm gonna use my handy dandy citrus reamer. Put in that lemon juice.
Hey Mom, why are you adding lemon juice?
Well, we're adding lemon juice. First, cut side down, goes into your citrus reamer. And then in goes the juice because it's twofold. One is it's an acid, so that kind of works in tandem with that baking powder and baking soda to activate them so that you'll get that puff and you'll get that spread. And it also adds a delicious lemon flavor to our cookies. So they're olive oil cookies, but they're lemon olive oil. So now I am going to take out this whisk, and Olivia is going to add the dry ingredients into the wet and incorporate them together.
So now we're going to fold it so that it doesn't mix too much, but it still mixes together.
So what do you know why we don't want to be too vigorous about doing it, and why you're doing it kind of slower or more gingerly? So if you overmix it really quickly, the wheat flour has gluten in it, and when you mix it, just like when you're making bread, you want to knead it and mix it a lot. It develops that gluten, which is elasticity, but it also can make something like a cookie or a muffin or cake too thick, and it won't have that nice tenderness to it. So we don't want to go crazy when we mix it together, because then it'll become too hard or too dense. So I think this looks pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to carefully grab that sheet pan we have ready to go. So I'm actually gonna, because this batter is pretty thin for a cookie, so it's harder to really form it into a ball. So it's gonna be more of a tablespoon. We're gonna kind of drop it right onto the baking sheet. So we put a parchment paper on our baking sheet. We have the oven set to 350 degrees. So I'm just gonna scoop out 1 tablespoon at a time onto the baking sheet. And again, remember we put in baking powder for puff, so the cookies will puff up. And we also put in baking soda for a little bit of spread. so they'll get wider also. And you can kind of see in the batter itself, can you see that there's kind of little gas bubbles in there almost forming already? What is it, like you can see it's kind of puffing up almost already?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means that that baking powder and baking soda has been activated already by our acid, which is the lemon juice. Okay, let's get all of this delicious batter on there. Bloop. All right, and then it's gonna go into the oven for about 12 to 14 minutes. We want it to be nice and lightly golden brown on the top. We don't want to cook it too long, otherwise they'll get crunchy. So we do want to have them be nice and fluffy. So into the oven we go. Thank you. All right, and we'll see you back here in about 12 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 12, 13 minutes. Let's see how our cookies are doing, huh? Ooh, nice. Gorgeous. So you can see they're lightly golden. They've puffed up and spread out a little bit, and they smell really good, right? There you go. This is Olivia.
This is Abby, and
We are the Gelman Girls. And this is our olive oil cookie recipe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.